I'm showing you a video picture of my cell phone which shows the date and the time, 6/20/2013 at 12:21 p.m. I am in San Diego, California. I'm a target victim and activist concerning the criminal expeditions of what is known as gang stalking. It's also called organized stalking. As a result of being a target of this crime, I experience what is called organized harassment, community-based harassment, along all of my routes using gang stalking, organized stalking methods. They are as follows in part, where they get around me and will repeat the certain words like gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my god, gang stalk, oh my god, weird, crazy, gang stalking, oh my god. And a couple other phrases that I cannot have, well, we'll just put it to you this way. Why would they be saying certain other words around me? Why? I'm not going to divulge the meaning of that right now, but over time it will be proven that it connects to the organized stalking and gang stalking of me in another state. And I experienced this also at places that I have entered for the very first time. Yes. Now, I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. This method of getting around me constantly repeating gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my god, gang stalk, stalk, gang, stalk, gang. Or they'll get around me and literally say words that sound like it, like game stop or stop gang. Yeah. Because they not only want to sensitize you to the words, but they also want to sensitize you to the phonics of the words, the sounds. So they can then try and call you crazy if I was to go out and if I was to take my digital tape recorder and show it to a cop or anybody that's in the system, they can say, they're not saying gang stalker, Leslie, you're hearing things. They're saying game and stop, or stop and game. They're not saying gang stalk, you're crazy. Because this is why they do what they do. I literally read another target's blog that literally stated this to the same effect in reference to how it's being done towards him. It's called the direct conversation method of organized stalking, gang stalking, sensitization tactics, where they sensitize targets to specific words, phrases, physical gestures, or sounds. And what they do is designed to sensitize targets to everyday things that everyday people do. So their harassment blends in with any environment the target enters. So if the target gets provoked and acts out, everybody that's around the area where the incident is occurring will think that the target's crazy. I suggest you go to Google and type in sensitization methods. It's a clever way to make a person feel harassed and stalked, and to keep the target's body, mind, and body constantly reacting to it because they're subjected to it everywhere they go throughout the whole duration of the time they spend there. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. It's just a clever way to make a person feel harassed and stalked because they got to know where you're at and who you are to do it. And they also use people that look threatening or that they're possibly, involved in illegal activity somehow. Yes. They'll even see... I really don't want to say this because I'm not supposed to be talking about when I give to charities because the Bible dictates I'm not supposed to talk about it. But I'll put it to you this way. I'm just going to make a general statement concerning it. If a person was to have a high regard for our veterans who are homeless, and if I see a guy on the sidewalk and he's got a Vietnam War vet hat on, and he's got a sign, asking for help, and he's along my routes, I'll give him $1 or $2. Okay? And what they'll do is see that they've seen that I've been doing this, okay? And so what they'll do is, as a result of them knowing my regular routes, they'll place these same kind of people along my routes, and then once I give them the money, they'll gaslight me because they're told to do it. And this is done to make me feel right because I just gave this guy money. Yeah. They've even recently had a guy do that very thing right across the street from Ralph's, and then he told me that he's already been given tickets twice for standing on the corner and begging for money. And that's done in order to be able to anchor in my mind that it's illegal to do this because they're eventually going to go after my Social Security. Because I recently just made some audio files and video files about them getting ready to take me off Social Security. Okay, and I started a blog, I haven't posted it yet, concerning about how, because this is involved in human trafficking. So I started a blog, and I wrote in the blog that if I have to, I'll beg on the corner. So they got this guy on the corner along one of my totally regular routes, because they know that I've been giving people money on occasion, okay, that are asking for money. They have certain, just giving people money that are, standing on the corner. And so they got him to gaslight me after I gave him money, and then he said, yeah, I got a ticket here twice for doing this. I shouldn't even be doing it. Because that's done to try and tell me, okay, literally, I know what I'm talking about. I know how they operate. This is done to anchor to me that I wouldn't be able to do that once the Social Security is taken away. They also got another person because I was talking about learning how to fish in case they take away my Social Security. They already tried to take away my food stamps right before my eyes. And so I started talking to a person a couple times on a bus about learning how to fish in case I ever was so down and out to where, you know, I had to feed myself in order to stay out of human traffickers' hands, including people who are syndicated in the system. Okay? So then, one time I was in a Jack in the Box and a guy came in that worked for a marine, a place that sells marine equipment, and he had on a marine hat. So I was talking to him about it, about how much do you have to have fishing licenses, and he told me a lie concerning where people are allowed to fish at where they don't need one, and he told me that you do need one, and this is done to make sure that I know that I can't do anything without having money in order to be able to do it. Yes. Or that I'll get a ticket for doing something. See, their whole goal is to make you feel like you got nowhere to run, or that anything that you deliberate you're going to do to make sure you can take care of yourself cannot be done because you'll be breaking the law somehow. Yeah, because they want to make you think that you got to depend on other ways to make money to eat, like sex for money, human trafficking. I'm in San Diego. Trust me, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been a victim of this crime for 11 full years. They tried to do this shit to me in Michigan. It's a nationwide syndicate. And that's why the social services worker in Michigan wouldn't put my food stamps on my food stamp card. I begged her for over a year. And then they got a Salvation Army guy to try and solicit me for sex for money when I went there for food. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go. I'm in San Diego, California. You can go to Google and type in gang stalking or organized stalking and charities. Gang stalking or organized stalking in Goodwill or Salvation Army. You'll see I'm telling you the truth. Alright, I gotta go. I'm in San Diego. Let's see if I hear, oh my God, weird, crazy, oh my God, gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my God, gang stalk, oh my God, said along any of my routes today. I caught it over on 15 audio files yesterday. And if it said, it would be caught again today on this video recorder. Thank you.